welcome to LearnCity. My name is Praise and we'll be teaching maths today. And in today's class, we'll be solving example on the graphical solution of quadratic equation. We'll be solving solutions on graphical solution of quadratic equation. And our example today says, using a scale of 1 centimeter for 1 unit on the x-axis, 1 centimeter for 10 units on the y-axis, draw the graph of y equals to 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 from x equals to minus 5 to x equals to 5. And use our graph to solve the following equations. 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 equals to 0 and 3x squared minus 5x plus 4 which is equals to 0. Now, our question says solving 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 equals to 0 for axis of x of minus 5 to x equals to 5. So what do? Our y is now 3x squared minus 5x plus 2. Then we draw our table. So drawing our table, we have table of x and y. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, we already have our table. Now, when x is minus 5, what is our 3x squared minus 5x plus 2? Now, our x is minus 5. Minus times minus is plus. So we have 3 into brackets minus 5 squared minus 5 into brackets minus 5 plus 2. So we have 25 here. So 25 times 3, we have it to be 75. Here we have plus 25 plus 2. So 75 to this is now 102. We have here to be 102. For minus 4, we have 3 into brackets minus 4 squared minus 5 into brackets minus 4 plus 2. 4 times 4, we have it to be 16. So 16 times 3, here is 18, 1. This is 4. We have here to be 48 plus 20 plus 2. So we have 68 plus 2. We have here to be 70. Now for minus 3, we have 3, it's minus 3 squared minus 5 minus 3 plus 2. This is 9. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 15 plus 2. This is 12. This is 42. We have 44 here. Rubbing this part. For our minus 2, we have 3 into brackets minus 2 squared minus 5 into brackets minus 2 plus 2. This is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 10 plus 2. This is 24. For minus 1, we have 3 plus 5 plus 2. This is 10. Now, for 0, when we have 3 times 0 is 0, then we have here to be 2. For 1, we have 3 times 1, which is 3, minus 5 plus 2. 3 minus 5 is minus 2, minus 2 plus 2 is 0. For 2, we have it to be 2 times 2, which is 4. We have here to be 12 minus 10 plus 2. This is 2 plus 2, and this is 4. For 3, we have 3 times 3 to be 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So we have 27 minus 15 plus 2. We have 12 plus 2. Here we have 14. And for 4, we have 4 times 4, which is 16. 16 times 3, which is 48. 48 minus 20 plus 2. So we have 28 plus 2. Here is 30. For 5, we have 25 times 3. We have it to be 75. So we have 75 minus 25 plus 2. Here is 50 plus 2. So here we have it to be 52. And now we have our table of values. For 3x squared minus 5x plus 2, we have our table of values. Now, what do? We construct our graph. Now, we have a graph of x, which is minus 5 to 5, and our y, we have the highest to be 102, and we have no minus. It will be 0. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. So here we can just use it as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, here is 60, we have here to be 70, here to be 80, 90, 100, 110. Now, where x is minus 5, our y is 102. So where we have 100 to be here, 102 will be around this point. And where our x is minus 4, we have it to be 70. And where our x is minus 3, we have it to be 44. Where our x is minus 2, we have it to be 24. And where our x is -1, we have it to be 10. And where our x is 0, we have it to be 2. 1 is 0. 2, we have it to be 4, 14, 30, and 52. 4, 14, we have 30 and 52. Now, we draw a quadratic graph. Now, we bring it, we join the points together. Now, we have our graph, we have our quadratic graph. Now, it is important to know that when it comes to linear graph, a linear graph is usually a straight line graph, while for quadratic equations is usually a curved graph. Now, we are to use our graph to solve the equation of 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 and 3x squared minus 5x plus 4. Now, for the root of that equation, where the root of the equation meets is where it meets on the x line, where y meets on the x axis. So where y meets on the x axis, we have it to be this part. So it's like around the middle, so we can have it to be 0.5. So our x is 0.5. That is where it means on our x axis. We have it to be 0.5. So we can have it to be 2 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, since it meets on one axis, is it meets on just one line. Okay, 0.5 and 1. We have x to be 0.5 and we have x to be 1. Now, for 3x squared minus 5x plus 4, for 3x squared minus 5x plus 4, we can also write it as 3x squared minus 5x plus 2 equals to minus 2. It can easily be written as that. Now, we have looked at where x meets at line -2. Where x meets at line -2. So, we have to look for at -2 on the y-axis. On the y-axis, where did x meet? Now, here, we don't have it on the y-axis. We don't have -2 on the y-axis. There is no -2 here. So, for the equation, it is not a good equation. So, we write it as x is either 0 or 0, since at that line, there is no x-axis, there is no root at the x-axis for that equation. So we have our x to be 0.5 and 1 for 3x squared minus 5x plus 2, and for 3x squared minus 5x plus 4, we have it to be 0 and 0. And this brings us to the end of our class on graphical solution of quadratic equations. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment on our videos, and I'll be seeing you in the next class. Do have a lovely day.